Developer sandboxes are isolated development environments where your team can build and test on a ServiceNow non-production instance in parallel without the risk of conflicts or accidental overwrites to each other's changes. Developer sandboxes are on-demand environments layered on top of your existing non-production base instance. Each sandbox is initialized with the full metadata of your base instance, including scripts, business rules, and configuration. But all of them operate independently of the others. Developer sandboxes are intended to be temporary and for one person only, focused on a specific development task or story. Changes made in a sandbox don't affect other sandboxes or the base instance. After you've completed your work and merged your changes, you retire the sandbox and provision a new one for your next task. Anyone with access to the base system can log in to any sandbox layered on that instance with the same access rights they have on the base system. The admin role is required to allocate and retire sandboxes. Starting with the Australia release, users with the Sandbox Manager role can also perform these tasks. The benefits of developer sandboxes include on-demand environments, quickly create isolated development spaces as needed, so teams can start work immediately. True parallel development. Multiple teams or developers can work independently at the same time, reducing bottlenecks and speeding up delivery. Safe experimentation and rollback. Risky changes and mistakes can be tested and rolled back safely, protecting the base instance. Customizable and compliant workspaces. Environments can be tailored to specific needs and are aligned with enterprise architecture standards for consistency and compliance. Seamless Git integration and reduced conflicts. Each sandbox connects to its own Git branch, supporting modern workflows and minimizing code conflicts. Let's take a look at how users with the admin or sandbox manager role, depending on the family release, allocate and retire developer sandboxes, and how developers use them. The Sandbox Management homepage displays all allocated sandboxes with their details like status, data utilization, owner, and significant dates. Here, sandbox managers can take actions on sandboxes. For example, allocate a sandbox directly from the base instance. The allocation process is straightforward. Simply fill in the required sandbox details on the form and select Allocate. After being allocated, the sandbox is provisioned with the full metadata from the base instance, and it appears in the Sandbox Management homepage, ready for development work. Developers access sandboxes with the URL assigned during allocation. The provisioned sandbox looks and feels just like the base instance, only the URL is different. Just log in with the same credentials you use for your base instance. If the base instance uses SSO, that is, single sign-on, its sandboxes will use the same SSO to log in. From here, you can develop, test, and make changes in isolation from the base instance and other developer sandbox environments. Then, when you're ready, push your changes using Git or export them with update sets. Remember, sandboxes are supposed to be temporary. The longer they exist, the more their configuration differs from that of the base instance. When your work is done and changes are merged, retire the sandbox if you have permission. If not, someone with the admin or sandbox manager role can do it for you. Select your sandbox from the dashboard. Then open the Actions menu and select Retire Sandbox and confirm it. This cleans up the environment so resources can be reclaimed and a fresh sandbox can be provisioned for your next project.